Good morning, folks. Well, Diego here. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of August, 2023, and I'm still over here at the party park in Las Vegas, messing with the pigeons. Okay, these are my fantastic four that have stayed in the cage. Okay, it's like four gray brothers and sisters, and these are the guys. They were, some of them, most of them were in captivity and took off on me. And those guys up there too. So everybody, everybody's waiting to get into the show. So we've got the side door open. They can land on the perch here and go right in. I think I'm going to put all the food down on the floor, and that way they have to definitely go in the cage to get the food, and we'll have fresh water going for them. Okay, folks, everything is ready. They've got food, bird seed, water, dog food, all in the bottom and the center of the cage, so nobody can reach in and get it anymore. They got to work for it. They've got to figure out how to get in, and once they get in, they have to go down to the floor to get it. Okay, so I've got water overflowing, so I'm going to shut that off. Okay, it's fresh water. Okay, later I'll clean out the cage. Okay, there's a nesting box I made in there. We'll see if anybody uses it. It might be a little short for the tail feathers. We'll see. Okay, now who's going to be the first to figure out how to go in? Okay, there's all the food they're getting. They're not getting any more food. I'm going to tell Mom to put the food in the cage, and that's it. It's real easy. Put the food in the cage and turn on the water, and every once in a while, flush it out. Clean it out. Okay, now they're really getting excited. So my pigeons that were in captivity and took off on me, the traitors, are the ones that should remember how to get in there. Okay, look, they're looking up there at the perch. They understand you got to go to the perch. Okay, who's going to be the first one to show everybody how to get in? Once pigeons learn, they learn, but it takes them a while to learn. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 want to get in, and more coming all the time. More are coming all the time. Okay, I got the old wheelchair puller here. It's ready to go. I'm ready to go to Starbucks. Okay. But I want to see who's going to be the first one to get in to the cage this morning to get the food. Got my faithful four. Yes. Okay. There we go. Little gray. Okay. The right. Look, this is going to go right in. Oh my God. Look. 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 There she goes. There she goes. Yes. Look at the food. There you go. Yes. Smart little gray. Go get the food. Your brothers and sisters are already in there. It's okay. See? Yeah, go get the food. Yes. She's not sure. She's not sure. No, she wouldn't do it. Okay. You see all the food in there. Okay. Show the rest how to get there. Okay. The faithful four are just sitting there calm, relaxed. Okay, put the food in the middle. There's only one way to get it. Get through the door. Okay, who's gonna be the first to go in there and show everybody the way? There we go. Little gray, another gray. More blackish gray. Okay. Okay. There's no other food, people. Pigeons. Only that. Okay, today is Tuesday, the 22nd. Today is the day that Mom and Ray performed before a live audience of America's Got Talent. So wish them luck and God bless. With God on your side, it doesn't matter what else goes on. God's on your side, good or bad. There's a reason. Okay? There we go. Little Blackie. Little Blackie. Okay. She's got her head in. Okay. Now another gray. Okay, there they go. 1. Okay. 2. 3. Okay. Yep. They've got to go to the floor now. That way they're definitely committed. They've been there before, so they know it's a safe place. Okay. Little Blackie. For some reason, she's not going to the floor. She went down the pole, and okay, she's got to dive for the floor. Come on, they're all hungry. Show them how to do it. The ones inside are fine. Okay. She wants to be the boss. She knows how to do it, and the rest are too scared. But then she chases them out. Okay, I'm gonna stay here until somebody goes to the floor and starts eating, right in front of the rest, because they're smarter than the rest. All right. It's not always your size. It's how smart you are and how brave you are. Okay. Okay. It's how smart you are and how brave you are in this world. Survival of the fittest. It's not always the biggest bully. Okay, folks. This pigeon cage is an experiment in survival of the fittest, the smartest, and the bravest. All right. Darwin and the Galapagos Islands showed a lot of that. And survival of the fittest in this world, folks. That's with people too, really. Okay? You're going to have to get with artificial intelligence to survive. Okay? Definitely tech. But now we're going to AI. And that's going to determine who's the smartest and the bravest to survive. Okay. So far, I don't have anybody surviving. I've got little Blackie out there showing the way. She won't do it. Look, you're not going to survive. You got to go flying around, taking chances with cars and poison, and just to try to find some leftover food that somebody threw away. Okay, here's a sure thing. There's food, water, shelter, even There's even a nursery for a laying bird that wants a little nest up there. Okay, I have yet to see a bird lay in there and like she's nesting. When the babies are born inside the cage, then this will be their home for life. Okay. Okay. I'm going to stay here in video until I have one that goes to the floor and starts eating. Okay, folks. It's been 10 minutes. I don't care. We've trained these birds. They've been inside. They got away. Now they got to figure out how to go back on their own. That's what freedom's all about. To appreciate freedom, you have to know how to survive. Otherwise, you got to take to the skies, fly around, dodge cars, just to get an old sandwich that someone threw away. All right. Okay, folks. The wheelchair puller is ready to take me to Starbucks. That's how I survive. I've got pigeons everywhere. Pigeons everywhere that we've been feeding for free for years. Now they have to earn their way, okay? They've got to earn their way to surviving. Okay? Who's going to be the first to show the rest how to do it? I've had a couple go inside, poke their heads in, and come back out. I don't know. Maybe they remember they don't like captivity or something. Okay? We all have stuff in this world we don't like paying our taxes and following all the rules of society. But we've got to do it in order to survive. Otherwise, we're locked up. Just like these pigeons. They're free to go whatever they want, but then they're free to, they have to work for their food and struggle for their survival. Okay? And sure, yeah, it's probably better to have to struggle for your survival every day, risking your life, doing your job. Okay? I don't know what else to compare this to, but they can fly around, try to find free food on the ground, risk their lives to go get it in traffic, and could be bad food, dogs, cats. Okay, this is a good thing. I don't know if you can compare it to a government giveaway. Okay, there we go. There's my first little grayish, blackish female. She's going to be the first one, I think. Yeah, there. Okay, there goes mom's. There's mom's favorite, the white one, spotted white. There's spotted white, and there's spotted dull white. Okay, I still haven't seen one go to the ground yet. Okay, I liken it to survival of the fittest. The smartest and the bravest is going to get the reward. I don't want to encourage government giveaways, okay? I mean, there might be times when it's necessary after a disaster, even though you should have prepared for the disaster. I hate to say it, but, natural disasters have always happened on this earth. And those that are the best prepared are the ones that survive, okay? So government, you can't count on government giveaways, handouts, all right? Sure, it's nice when the government does help. That's why we all pay our taxes, is for all of our services, our military protecting our country, our roads, our parks, our drainage systems, everything that helps overall society. Okay, that's what our taxes are for. All right, and every once in a while, for disasters that were caused by Mother Nature, um, even though people should know you don't build in floodplains, you try to control the brush around your house, and okay, from wildfires. You try to build buildings that are earthquake proof. Okay, you do all this stuff so you can survive these natural disasters. All right, and in a way, that's why I got my bug out place in San Quintin, Mexico. I'm doing something proactive just in case there's looting and pillaging, and all the food and water in the cities are taken up or gone. I'm planning ahead. A lot of people do. I know most of my kids and their families, their husbands and relatives plan. They have emergency food storage. You have a lot of them have weapons to protect what they have. My daughter and her husband raise animals, so they're ready. They're ready for most anything. The only thing would be is nuclear fallout. There's really not a good way to protect yourself from that if you're in the, especially if you're in a blast zone. And then the fallout zone would be downwind first. Okay, I mean, you can have a cave, a cellar, a fallout shelter, but like sometimes just the air, you'd have to have an air purifying system, which it's really elaborate system. Okay, and that's hard to say if you really want to spend that kind of money to have a blast shelter and then the air purifying system to last, let's say, a month after the fallout. Okay, my more simpler plan is just to go to San Quintin, 200 miles south of San Diego. I don't feel San Diego is definitely a target, in my opinion. It's a high military target on the corner of the United States. All right, it's a high target for a blast zone. Okay, there we go, folks. Got my first little girl on the ground. Okay, boy, the rest are really going to get jealous when she starts eating. But she's the smartest and the bravest, so she's gonna get the goodies. I don't know why she doesn't just start eating. She's like me in San Quintin. I'm out of the blast area. I'm south out of the fallout area, downwind. Okay, and I've got tons of resources with fish and fresh veggies growing right up to the ocean. Okay, folks, now you can see. Once they start eating, okay, Big Gray was on the outside, just like you guys, okay? He was one of you guys, and now he's in there eating fat, happy, and sassy, okay? All right. There we go. Finally, little Gray is starting to eat. She was the first in there, but she wasn't eating, and now Big Blacky's eating, and next, look, everybody, look. Look, you got to go inside. See? Look. Oh, Big Blackie is protecting the food. Okay, so sometimes you. Oh, now he spilled the tray. Oh, great. Oh well, they'll clean it all up. They eat every little bit. You know, they're really good scavengers. They'll clean up that whole every little bit of food. Okay, the spoils go to the winners. All right. Um, you don't always have to be the biggest and the baddest. All right. Yeah, that does help. Like right now, Big Blackie is picking on Little Gray, but she's in there eating, and there's 4, 8, 9 that want to get in. Okay, we've got 2 or 3. Okay, here, one of the grays is coming out. I don't know if that was one of my final 4 that was in there, faithful 4. She might have been one of my faithful 4 that was in there all night. Okay. Okay. I don't know why some have chosen to go in and dive down and get the food, and others are too afraid. She might have been one of my faithful 4 that was in there total all the night. Okay. And just needs a break to come outside. Yeah. There she goes. She maybe needs a break. And there's one big gray in there that looks like she could be nesting, wanting to nest. So pretty soon, won't take long. I'll put feathers and fluff in that nesting box. Make it more inviting for a pregnant mother to go in there and lay her egg and sit on her egg. Okay? And once you have a baby born there, that's their home for life. We'll be responsible for taking care of this cage, maintaining this cage and the food and everything. But to me, it makes a lot more sense to put all of our food and our resources into this cage, training pigeons, okay, rather than just throwing it out on the street, free for all. The pigeons swoop down, eat it all, and take off. You get no benefit, absolutely, from doing that. This way, the pigeons are learning discipline, how to survive, and later they could be put to good use with messages and stuff, even cameras. You know, they use pigeons for a lot of different things. You know, surveillance cameras, spy cameras, action cameras, okay? And of course the homing pigeons, the messages put on the homing pigeons. Now I didn't realize that 10 to 12 miles is their average distance that they will travel to usually to bring messages back to the roost. You know, the movies sometimes portray you take your homing pigeons like 100 miles away, hundreds of miles away, down to Mexico, and you put drugs in their little containers on their feet and send them back to the roost with drugs. Oh boy. Maybe enough white powder to get high one time. That's really a bad big operation. So anyway, that's the movies. This is real life. Is just teaching the pigeons something useful, spending my time and my energy and my resources training for something positive. Okay, folks, enough of my ramblings, and it's time to go to Starbucks. Have a great day. God bless you. Okay, folks, Bull Diego's back on the air on my way to Starbucks down the street from the party park. Okay, trying to survive in the world is what we're talking about, folks. I'll just wait here, let her go, and we'll talk about survival. My pigeons are a story of survival, in that it's survival of the fittest, and the fittest could be the biggest and the baddest physically, or it could be the smartest and the bravest. Okay, so it's not always the biggest and the baddest. All right, the bully, that's what I'm talking about, folks, is bullying. All right, bullies get what they want short term, perhaps. You know, they want your lunch money, they want your lunch, they want your girl, you know, whatever. They're bullies for the short term, but do they really survive in the long term? You know, how far does bullying get you in this life? You know, the people that survive the best and the longest with the best quality of life are the ones that are smart. You know, use their brains and their talents, the talents that God gave them, to achieve successful lives, work, you know, especially working in high tech. That takes a lot of brains. Okay, not too much brawn. There's some jobs where your brawn, your strength helps you, you know, deliveries and lifting, and there's a lot of jobs that you got to be physically fit to do. And then there's a lot of jobs where it doesn't matter. You know, you just sit at a desk and work on your computer. So nowadays, survival of the fittest could mean different things, but it's usually the most adept people get the best jobs, the highest paychecks, and can buy what they want in this world to have the best quality of life. Okay, folks? So this is just a message that if you're a bully out there, you're not going to be very successful in life. Okay? And if you're being bullied, just think about the future. You know, this bully is picking on you right now, but 10 years from now, it's not going to matter. You know, you're going to be the more successful person. Okay? So don't ever give up hope. Besides that, there is a God. God doesn't want us to give precious life, take it for granted. Okay? Don't waste a precious life. Don't waste your life. Okay? And don't waste the green light in the crosswalk talking about things. Okay? Get on with life, and it's survival of the fittest. Okay? We're all in a competition called life, and it's to see who can survive with the best quality of life for the longest time with the best quality. Okay? That's what life's all about. And that's what God wants from each and every one of us. Okay? We're created in God's image, you know. Just use the talents that God gave us. All right, folks? That's my message, and I'm sticking to it. Take care, and God bless.